Oh, lovely. Afternoon, everybody. I have just got on Astrological, and she is back for her second prep with me. And I have to say, it's very pleasing to have her back. I mean, last time I had her, she was nearly a permanent resident. I had her for that long because she had sort of problems with her elbow and then an infection in her hock. And so she just lived here forever and ever. But you know what? She's come back. A really nice horse. She's still got her couple little quirky things that she does, but nothing like she used to be. She used to be a snarly, snitchy, doggy sort of natured horse that didn't want to work, didn't want to go out the gate, didn't really want to do a lot. And she's just come back the same horse that left. You know, she's pricking her ears and she's walking out the gate here now. I've only had her for a week, and she's had, 5 rides out on the roads already, and you know, and she's really good. Like, she's great. She's still got a couple little mouth issues, but again, nothing like it used to be. She used to hang quite badly on the left rein last preparation too, and so far she doesn't appear to be doing that. She's had her teeth done already, and they were sharp, but just normal age. You know, they just get a bit rough, you know, sort of every 6 to 9 months, and so she just needs the edges taken off. But she's good. She's spelled very well. She wasn't too fat, but she's in good, really nice condition, something to play with. And I've got to be careful I don't get her too fat because she does like her food. But look, it's a pleasure to have her back. So, and she's not the same horse, and she's not the same horse that first arrived. So she's happy to be here, and it's a bit of an interesting preparation too. I didn't think I would ever say I'd be looking forward to having her back, but towards when I started doing her fast work last prep, I thought that she had a little bit of a wind problem, in the sense that she was shifting her soft palate, which would mean she'd have to wear a tongue tie or something like that to stop the palate from shifting, which is just a matter of her sucking her tongue back and then blocking off her airway, because she used to make a funny noise. But for all of her racing last preparation, she never had a crossover noseband or tongue tie put on. So whether or not they didn't think that she was a problem, sorry, just looking for cars, or whether or not no one noticed, I'm not quite sure. So I'm actually interested to start her fast work and to see if she still does make that noise, because if she does, I mean, it's certainly something that needs to be taken care of, because she could certainly improve 5 or 6 lengths in her racing. So anyway, we'll just see. She's nowhere near doing her fast work yet. She'll have another probably 10 days to 2 weeks trot and canter up the road, but she's not going to take anywhere near as long as last time, because it took me weeks just to make her rideable, because she was a rat bag. And she still can be a bit naughty, but it's not over the top. She's having a shy there now. Come on, lovey. So you've got to keep your wits about you when you're on her, but it's not malice or anything like that. You know, she's not a bucker or anything like that. She's a little bit of an overreactor. But look, she's quite intelligent. You can see her ears pricked, probably looking for trouble. But anyway, it's good, and I still like her. Like, I don't like the Wanteds. I made that quite clear last time. But I do like her, and I liked her last time, and I like her this time. Her action feels good. She's strong, and you know, she was probably disappointing in her last prep. I think she had one good run where she was only beaten 4 lengths or something like that, or may even be less. I'm not quite sure. It might have been only 2.5 lengths. But to be honest with you, I thought she had a very long prep, because I had her for a very long time, much longer than I would normally have a pre-trainer. And then she was in work with Darren Weir for a long time as well, having those 3 or 4 starts, however many she had. So I imagine this will be a much fairer preparation for her than that last one, because it should be what you class as sort of normal. You know, she'll run through just the normal work here, and then she'll head off. And as you can see, you know, her head carriage is good. She's stable and nice here, whereas, you know, she was a rat bag last time. So all good. Have to excuse my voice. It's never really come back since I had that flu earlier in the year, and I know nobody else seems to care, but I do. My singing career is over. I never had one, but that's okay. So anyway, it's Thursday today. This is the last Thursday of spring. We jump into summer over the weekend, and the weather's been absolutely glorious, but I think they also forecast a ridiculous amount of rain coming tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, which is not good. It's good for filling the water tanks and watering the gardens, but it also, if they're doing flood warnings, all it does is make a mess and wreck things. But anyway, I'm not here to yap about that, am I? Come on, lovey. She's a good girl. I don't have to work her very hard because she's only just started, and I don't like muscle sore fillies, as you know. Come on, girl, you can canter. She's a good girl. So you can see she's really quite obliging. Her ears are pricked. She's quite straight. We have had a couple of fights under saddle, and she's actually going better today than she did yesterday, which is good. Come on, come on. She's just a lot more settled, you know, a lot more experienced, a lot more professional than last time, and you know, that's great. It's great for her. A lot less stress means she's happy. It's good because she's, you know, she's pretty carefree, pretty uncomplicated. Now, so it's been good teamwork from everybody involved. Come on, girl. I won't video for much longer because you've had a lot of videos from her in the past, but, you know, and like we've always said, this is only my opinion, but, you know, she's a dream compared to what she was, and, you know, I really look forward to seeing what she can do, and if she is actually a handy horse, because, you know, usually I've been right if they feel like they're quite nice horses, and they have gone on to be quite nice horses, and ones that have been fairly useless although they can run a bit cheeky fresh and make you think that they go okay, but then they go back to being not much good afterwards. But she doesn't give me that feel. She gives me a feel like she's actually quite a nice horse. Come on, the horse is under the tree she's having a look at. Scary girl. She doesn't really shy a lot. She does look a little bit, but nothing major. If she does have a big fright, then it's genuine. It's not her being dishonest and just being a bitch, which some horses can be. It's actually genuine. Oh dear me. She just tripped over, stumbled with her back feet, and then blame me. Thanks, girl. Come on. Scary log. Good girl. Good girl. The logs do scare her a bit, but she's still on it. She still goes past them. She lowers herself to the ground a little bit and sort of sneaks past them and then scoots away from them at 100 miles an hour. But that's just babyish still. And woo, girl. And woo. We'll go back up. Hey. So I'll just canter back up the hill. See if you can see her. Give you a look at her. Oh, I didn't brush her. Sorry, guys. She's still a bit dull in her coat. She's not shiny and crisp, but that's only because she's been in work for a week, and when she spelled she wouldn't have had a rug on, and because obviously it's too warm, and so they sun bleach a bit and their coats go a little bit dull. So by the time she's got all her rugs on, which she's got on now, and the food in her belly, stop looking at the logs, girl. She's having a good look. Come on. See those pricked ears? They're rock solid. Oh my gosh, she says. Come on, girl. So she'll start to brighten up and shine up a bit. She is actually a little bit of a dull colour, a dull bay. Come on. If I was to be rude, I'd say she was a muley coloured bay, but that would be mean calling her a mule. Okay. You happy now? Canter, girl. Come on, canter. So I'm looking at the horses. Come on. Come on, just a little canter. She's having a bit of a hump. Don't. So when I say she's having a hump, she's having a little buck play thing, but it's nothing major. You just keep her head up and she rolls out of it. And that's just because she's just in work, you know, she's a bit fresh, and I haven't worked her very hard, although I've ridden her every day. I haven't drilled her to the ground, but next week the work will pick up because she'll be used to being ridden and her muscles will be settled to doing the hill work and the road work again. And you do get muscle sore. Like I actually run these roads, and they are quite steep, the hills. You don't really get a good vision on the camera about how steep they are, but I'll tell you what, I know about it, so I'm pretty sure she'd know about it, and she's carrying me, and she has to round up and stay in self-carriage, which is using her muscles in a different manner to what she's used to. But look, very, very happy with her. She used to be very hard on this left rein to suggest she was probably a little bit sore, and trying to get her weight off her left side. But look, she's in great shape. Really, really happy with her. So anyway, I will give you an update later on when she goes to the track, and you guys have a great Christmas. Hopefully I'll see you at the Christmas party, or if you get this afterwards, that I've caught up with you at the Christmas party. So anyway, take care. Bye.